Hi, collective. I pulled out a spread just to see what was going on in the ether. This is a collective reading. It could resonate with anyone that's watching. I focused on a person in your energy and the way they see you. And I've also used oracle cards to sort of tie it in, and that the oracle cards may or may not resonate for all of you. I think the oracle cards may resonate, in particular, the hidden truth oracle cards, if it's a past person or a person you're not in contact with anymore. But this could also be a new relationship as well. So let's take a look at what I've pulled out. So there's distance between you and a person right now, space, separation, or just distance. I've at the bottom of the deck Justice, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups. I think you're waiting for someone to make a choice, or I think you might want justice served right now. I think you want to message someone. I think that you want to get together and have fun with them. I think you're waiting. You want to open up to them. This person's showing me that they're an emperor and they have choices. They kind of turn their back on emotion right now. They could be married, they could be your husband, even, or your wife, or they're just very focused on career, or they've messaged you and you're like, I don't know, I'm the emperor, I'm busy, I don't have time for that right now, I have to focus on career, something like that. Or maybe they are recently divorced, or they were, and now they have options open, but they have a lot of obligations. So, what the romance angels have to say about this person is playfulness, keep an open mind, release your ex, and free yourself. This person might be in the process of releasing their ex or getting a divorce. Or when you met them, they just wanted to be playful and keep things open minded and open ended. They weren't sure what they wanted at the time, so they just wanted to keep it light. It looks like maybe you met them after a divorce or a breakup. They might have talked to you a lot about that, or that's what they're going through now, so they're not ready to commit. You're showing me true love, soulmate, children, and past life relationships. So, first of all, you could have kids or they could have kids, and that's affecting the relationship, or it affected the decisions that everybody made. Maybe you both had kids and you thought it was a good thing, or maybe that got in the way. With soulmate and past life relationship here, and chemistry, which is spark, passion, and desire coming out of the untold truth of your heart, I think that you might have thought they were a soulmate. You might have had deja vu when you met them and thought, oh, I've known them in a past life, so they're my soulmate and my true love. You guys need to know that just because you had a past life connection with a person and they might be a soulmate of yours, that doesn't necessarily make them your true love, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're meant to be with them in this lifetime. I mean, you met them in this lifetime, so you might just play out soul contracts together, but you seem to think that you've known them before. Maybe they are a person just from your past. What this person, the untold truth of their heart is at this moment, is roaming wild, free spirited, risks and possibility. So that's like that lighthearted, keep an open mind kind of energy. They like a feminine energy, or they throw feminine energy, like that young, sweet, innocent. This card for me is like the Little Red Riding Hood Snow White type, difficult to find. And like the masculine energy is like the bad boy, Johnny Depp, James Dean kind of energy, but they like a feminine energy, or they have feminine energy, illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. They don't make the best judgment calls all the time. And secret admirer, suppression, resistance, shyness. I think that they hide their emotions from you. Actually, I know that they do because of their actions towards you. They suppress, they might be shy, they just want to roam wild. Their judgment's kind of clouded at the moment. The energy that you're showing me out of this deck, you guys, this was interesting. I did not expect to see this from you. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, masculine energy, chemistry, spark, passion, desire, and heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter. Now, one of the hidden truths was I left before you could leave me. So you might have run from them. You might not have wanted to, but it looks like some of you ran from this person. You might have sent them mixed signals out of fear, like you had blocked up emotions. You're showing me the masculine energy, they're showing me the feminine energy. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you guys have a match here together, and there was definitely a spark with this person. Now, the Hidden Truth Oracle might only resonate if this is a person from the past that you're not currently speaking to. I know I messed up everything. I wish things could be different. I don't react when people mention you, but I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So, if this is a person from your past, they do know they made a mistake and they do kind of wish things could be different, but they don't really react when anybody talks about you. They don't want anybody to know how they feel. And they're grateful for the lessons they've learned. If this is a person from that you've just met, they might be afraid to mess something up and they might be afraid to give you an emotional reaction. This person is learning spiritual lessons. And if it's a new person in your life, they're it's like they wish something could be different, but that's not making something different. You know what I mean? And what you guys are showing me is I can't stop thinking about you. I bury myself in work to forget you. I wish I could take back my words. And yeah, again, I left before you could leave me. So there's the runner bit. And the way they see you guys, the way they see you collective is the Eight of Pentacles. So you may bury yourself in work. I do notice though that, I mean, this is how they see you. They see you as the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You might have worked with them. They might have been the ones that worked a lot and you came up behind them like, hey, do you want a cup of tea? Do you want to stop working and come talk to me? You might have done that with them or they might have done that with you. But this is how they see you. I just noticed that right here. Maybe you might see them at a coffee shop or something, or at work at the break room or something like that as well. Yeah, sometimes the pictures really do tell me a lot, but that seems to be what you guys are doing right now is just working a lot. You think about them a lot. There's something that you wish you could take back that you said. Maybe you just wished you could say something to them differently, or you keep thinking, I keep saying the wrong thing to this person. Like you rethink your words and you're afraid to commit. I was like, whoa, my collective's afraid to commit. That's okay. I get it. I could be afraid to commit too. So, what's between you and this person right now is the Two of Wands. So, you're kind of at a distance from each other at a standstill. And the challenge seems one of the main challenges is the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Look how he's like, no, not one more wand. 1 + 7 = 8. 8 equals like movement and change. And somebody's just not ready for a change or ready for it to move forward. Someone might have felt challenged. It's like the idea of it having growth potential might be a little too much. The way they see you, though, they see you as the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So you may have children. You may work at home. You may work with children. You might be a nanny or a childcare provider or a teacher, in particular of young children. If none of those things are true, they recall you fondly. You may be someone from the past. They see you as the Six of Cups. You might have known them a long time, or perhaps they felt a deja vu soul connection with you too. They do think that you work a lot. They see you as the Queen of Cups. They see you as a very loving woman. If you're a masculine that likes feminines, they might see you with a Queen of Cups now. Someone may be pregnant. And I was like, okay, well, what's going on with this person? They see themselves as the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. Well, this is a problem in and of itself. The Four of Cups is emotional reevaluation. I don't know what I really want. The grass is greener on the other side. Or, often the Four of Cups looks like a curmudgeonous person that just won't take a cup. They have cups in front of them that they don't want. There's this cup being offered to them that they don't like. In this deck, it's a little different. They are looking at the cup, but they're not taking it. This is a relatively discerning person. Their action towards you is the King of Swords, too. So this is a person that does not fall easy. Nope, not even a little bit. That's not a bad thing. But the Four of Cups can mean like a constant emotional reevaluation. I don't really know what I want. I'm not ready for this cup just yet. I need a minute to think about it. That's how they see themselves with you at this time. They're not really doing anything. They see themselves as avoidant and not sure if you're what they really want. The way they feel about you, Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, I think they give you the cold shoulder. They might feel as though you were very generous, or maybe they were generous with you. They also feel like you're a lover. So, Gemini and Sag here, they might have taken you out, taken you to dinner. You guys might have split the bill. Um, you might have slept together. They felt passion towards you, but at the same time, they're only going to give so much. And she does look like the cold shoulder. Temperance, isn't showing a lot of emotion. A Sagittarius can come off as kind of aloof. um, so I do think they have some, I wouldn't call these feelings. I think they're, the Lovers has choices. Six of Pentacles is giving, but only to a point. This isn't the Two of Cups. That's the point I'm trying to make here. This is not the Two of Cups. This is a strong connection, but this person might have bought you dinner to get laid, possibly. Their action towards you is the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. So they pull back, they're curious, but they're anxious about communication, and then they turn their head. This King of Swords has the Saturn is on this card, which is a planet of restriction and karma, and it won't open up easily. The Saturn energy keeps us from expanding, it contracts. So this person's kind of disinterested, or they're very detached. They want to make a smart choice for themselves. And again, based on their oracle cards, they might just want something light, and they're not really sure what they want. The way they feel deep down is death and strength. If this ended between the two of you, they don't want to open up. And they're going to be kind of cold. This is when people mention you, I don't react. I listen, I absorb it all here with the Page of Swords, but they don't react. They don't dare let anybody know that they see you as a lover. It's like they see you as the lover, but then they got to give you the cold shoulder. This person likes to have a lot of control with strength and the King of Swords and the Two of Swords and Temperance. They feel the need to control their emotions. Scorpio and Leo here. But if this is a new person in your life, I think that they just are coming off as detached. They might have been through some kind of a death or an ending. It takes them strength to go through what they're going through, maybe. Especially if they just released an ex, like their oracle card said. They might be afraid of messing something up. And I was like, okay, well, what is the challenge here? What are they having a difficult time with? Who's pushing who off here, with this? And this is also, I think, the way they see you. The Ten of Cups, the Star, the High Priestess. So they're pushing off a renewal that will involve long-term commitment at this time, I think. But you're the High Priestess and the Star and the Ten of Cups. And I'm like, I don't know why. I mean, I'm being opinionated, I guess. And I'm always on you guys' side. I'm always on your side. I'm looking at these cards and I'm like, who the hell doesn't want an emotionally stable, grounded, emotionally mature person that does work a lot, but that is loving and has kids? A Queen of Cups can pull all that off. They see you as intuitive. They probably saw you as having a nice body. They might have thought that you kind of threw yourself at them to try to get them to fall for you right away. I don't know though, because I only focused on them and how they're acting towards you and not you to kind of I mean, you figure yourself out. This isn't a cross watcher reading, right? So they see you as all these things: long term stability, hopeful. You might be very popular. Some of you sell real estate. Some of you have like billboards and stuff with your face on it or something. You might have a lot of friends. You represent hope, long term stability. You're very intuitive. The high priestess doesn't chase anybody. I'm not seeing you do anything to them that you regret. Maybe this is how you really feel. Like they see you as this, but for whatever reason, like they're just not ready for this. I was like, who's not ready for this? And I'm like, well, maybe somebody that just went through a divorce, maybe somebody that's been single for a decade. Trust me, you've been single long enough. You become a consummate bachelor and bachelorette. I ought to know. Like, I kind of get this person's energy to a degree. They might, if they're coming off as the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups, all this love and stability and working towards common goals and a deep soul connection might be something they're kind of detached from. They might, with the Star and the High Priestess, they might know that you're intuitive and you have psychic abilities and that you do tarot and you watch tarot. You know, a lot of us make this very known about ourselves. They might have just seen you as very intuitive and it might have freaked them out or something. And I was like, well, what's going on with this person? What are they doing? What are they doing with their life? Are they getting into another relationship? What's going on with them? I don't have anybody but one person on these cards. This person might be getting into another relationship, or at the very least, they're trying to level up. I have the Nine of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. First of all, this person likes to eat, drink, and be merry. Drinks on the house, like they go out to happy hour. This is where they might like talk to clients and be like, they might be a business person that has a lot of connections. They go out, they have fun. They see themselves as a powerful manifestor that likes to work alone. They do want to manifest long term stability. They do fancy themselves a King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And I noticed that the King of Pentacles is looking at this. I think that this is like a future goal of theirs. I think that they do see themselves as married and in a long term commitment and celebrated. But some of their other cards here with the King of Swords and the Four of Cups and the way they hold back indicates they like to take their time. They don't want to be rushed. If they're coming off like a consummate bachelor or bachelorette, they might really just be trying to manifest fun and happiness. They might be all about their career. They might be really putting themselves out there. This person may be a little aloof. They might come off as a little stuck up. I mean, the King of Pentacles is great, but he's not the King of Cups. He's not super great at expressing his emotions. I do think that they want long-term commitment eventually in their life. But at this time, they might just be really focused on career. If they're moving into a new relationship, that relationship isn't necessarily showing up. They're just showing me who they are right now. They're just pretty aloof at the moment. So just know that, you know, they do wish things could be different. They do know that they kind of messed up, but this person sort of, they want to roam wild at this point, okay? And their judgment's kind of clouded and they're shy. Do you really want somebody who's super shy? I mean, that's sweet and all, but they suppress emotions and I think they lead with passion. They are not making the greatest decisions, or they just don't know what they want yet. And at this point, sorry, I made like a pile over here like an idiot. They just want to be playful. They're not ready to make a decision. You may not be the only person they're talking to either. There's two chicks on this card, right? And they're releasing something. They just want to free themselves. They just want to be playful at this point. Yeah. But if it's a person from the past, I just don't think they're ready to commit. They may be like a consummate bachelor or bachelorette that's very focused on career. They're not very emotional. They like to feel powerful too. Everybody likes to feel powerful, but at the expense of emotions. Yeah. But I think it's kind of nice the way they see you. They see you as the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups and with kids and working hard, or they do recall you fondly. I think you're a bit of a mystery to them with the High Priestess. I think they see you as a star and the Ten of Cups. But for whatever reason, while there was growth potential here, they just pushed it off. They just did. They're just detached. There might be a lack of attraction at this time, or they just have a decision to make. Honestly, this card all by itself, all we really need to see here is the King of Swords and the Four of Cups. Like, this is a person that's detached, and it's like they might be a Capricorn. No offense to Capricorn. Capricorns like to have the best, and they won't settle for anything. So they might be, or a Virgo as well. Virgos will be very, very particular. Those are two signs that are incredibly discerning about who they get involved with. So they might be one of those signs where they are just the kind of person that they won't settle. They have incredibly high standards, maybe too high. If nothing's ever good enough for them, it's just not, or maybe they're just not ready to make the choice yet. That's what I'm picking up on at this time. So hopefully this will help you. If this is a new relationship for you and any of those interpretations fit the bill, if this person just went through an ending and they're being aloof and shy, I would try to match their energy. I wouldn't come on too strong with them, but you seem kind of busy with family and life. And, I'm not suggesting don't be yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not. I don't think the way they see you is bad or wrong, but there's barriers between the two of you. Oh, and someone is very, very charming. There might be some consequences moving forward, cause and effect. Think about the karma and the destiny here. Yeah. Okay, collective, that's the energy I picked up on for you. Hopefully it resonated with you, and I hope it helped you. This is just what came out. And I was like, okay, this makes sense to me. I can make this work. I can deliver this message. So hopefully it helps some of you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you guys. I can't stop. I love it. I'll see you guys next time.